Hello, good people. This is Sam here at She Does the Most, and today we are using my favorite pack of wall decals from the Dollar Tree to create this spread today, along with these earth tone set of washi tapes to create my favorite spread this year thus far. So let's get into it. So I am starting out at the top of my page, and surprise, surprise, I am using whiteout. At this point, I should probably have shares in the big whiteout portion of the company, but I don't want the patterns necessarily showing up underneath the stickers. I'm not sure how translucent they are, so I would rather just white out everything that I don't need or want to cover up and then apply my stickers to that section. So I am using these gorgeous wall decals from the Dollar Tree. When I first saw them, I fell in love. I will pin in the comment section the entire haul that I purchased these stickers from, but I am just putting them on the page, trying to decide where would be a good place to put them. And so here at the top, I'm going to apply one, and then the bottom of the next page. That seems to be the layout that works the best for me. I don't use a lot of that grid section that was up by the January. I think that one said February actually. I don't use a lot of that grid pattern that's up at the top, so that's a lot of space that I can put decorations. And then down by Sunday, I don't really have a lot of plans on Sunday, so that's another section that I can add large decorative pieces to. So here I am just cutting off any overhang. I didn't want it to fit exactly on the paper, so I put it a little over onto the edge to kind of bring it up so that I have room to document Monday. If these videos are something that you find interesting, consider subscribing below to be kept updated on how we will decoratively plan affordably this year. This spread and these stickers really make me happy. I don't know why it feels so refreshing. I think this is the sticker pack that I feel is most like me. And so it is giving me a little bit of energy, a little bit of motivation, a lot of positivity towards creating this spread this week. So I know last week I talked about some things that were really stressful. And so for this one, I want to talk a little bit about things that I am looking forward to. So I think first and foremost, I am looking forward to getting in-home nursing care for little man. My daughter and I have been planning all of the things that we will do once we can leave the house again. Like, I feel like I am being vitamin D deficient and, kind of going a little stir crazy because it is so difficult to get out and move around and go places with all of the medical equipment. So we do have 2 pieces of equipment that have built-in backup battery, but those don't last forever. So they will start beeping and alarming if the battery dies, and it is a necessity to have both of them on. Also, we have to make sure that we have enough oxygen with us to go where we need to go, because if we leave the house and we've already switched over to our backup oxygen, I feel really uncomfortable getting too close to empty. Anything can happen. Your car can run out of gas. Maybe the oxygen tank falls. I don't know how fragile they are. Probably not very fragile. But I just feel better knowing that I have extras in case of emergency. And so it is a lot to pack up and a lot of prep to go someplace. And then if you want to make an impromptu stop, you have to haul out of all that equipment out of the car. And it's just a lot. So if I don't have to go someplace, I have not been going. And there are places that I would like to go, but feel like I cannot leave the house with 3 kids and all of this equipment. Of course, I do it when I have to, but it is a lot. So, at-home nursing care. I am just so excited to have a nurse and to give her a schedule and to free up some of my availability to do things. So we haven't gotten the official approval yet, but it should have been reviewed this week. And so hopefully I will hear soon and it will be some much needed relief. So something else that I am looking forward to that is currently happening and will still continue to be happening in the future is Olive's swimming lessons. So anybody that knows me knows that I have been fighting for like 2 years to get Olive into swimming lessons. So I do want affordable swimming lessons. There are a lot of expensive ones out there, but there are a few that are reasonably priced. I tried at the YMCA multiple times and they just fill up so quickly. So there is a local aquatic center that is really close to me. That was my number one choice of getting her in. And I tried multiple times. And within 2 minutes, they are completely booked up and you're on the waiting list. So I set many alarms. I signed on the day before and I made sure that my card number and everything was in there ready to go. And registration opened at 9:00. And literally I was on my phone at 8:59. And as soon as that registration turned green, I was just like boom, 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 violently pressing in all of the information, card information, go. And I checked out at like 9:02 and it said, you are registered for this swim lesson. And I was so happy. I, really felt like I accomplished something because I tried for so long. And if you are a minute or 2 late, you might as well not bother. So I felt like everyone that I was going to tell this to was going to be like, okay, it's winter. Nobody is really rushing to put their kid in swim lessons. So I went back in to try to register like another kid. And it sent me straight to the wait list. So by 9:03, there was already a wait list and registration had filled up. So it was a big accomplishment. She went to her first swim lesson and it was really great. She met a friend there and they really hit it off. And so my hope is that she will be a swimmer, just have the ability to swim for fun and swim for exercise, but mostly so that she can be safe in the water. Because I can't swim and I really wish that I could. And it is a big fear of mine that my kids fall into a body of water and I can't save them, right? So the best thing I can do is give them the ability to save themselves. It's not that I have a fear of swimming, so I don't want to learn. I would love to go to the same aquatic center and take swim lessons, but the swim lessons for adults are so late in the day. They start at 8 o'clock. And so, 8 o'clock is my bedtime and the children's bedtime. And my husband works late into the evening, so he's not home by 8 o'clock. So it's just not a possibility for me. But if they had something earlier, I would love to go. They have a lot of senior citizen swim classes. Most of them are aqua aerobics, but they do offer swim lessons. And I don't know, maybe I can go down there and beg them to take the senior citizen time slot, because in the afternoon or even mornings would be a lot better for me than 8 o'clock at night. But yeah, I do want her to learn how to swim. So this is the first step. And this swim class runs until March. I don't expect that she will be a swimmer by March, but hopefully I can get her into a second round of swim lessons. And, she's young and I'm sure she will pick it up really quickly and we will get her swimming in no time. As far as Delilah is concerned, I want her to take swim lessons as early as possible. When we had DJ, he did swim lessons last summer at a year old. So it, will be just really beneficial to getting her in early. I don't exactly know what and how much she's going to learn at 6 months, but I see little babies, like videos of them in the water like dolphins. So the earlier that I can get her in there, absolutely the better. And then as far as little man is concerned, he will sink to the bottom of the pool with his oxygen tank. So I don't think he can do swim lessons with an NG tube, because DJ had an NG tube, but he is not going to be able to do swim lessons with oxygen. So he, will just have to hold off until hopefully his breathing improves. But swim lessons, that's something else that I am really excited about, that is currently going on, and that hopefully we can maintain through the summer. Okay, so something else that I'm looking forward to is summer break. So I am the director of a STEM program, and usually I will do a STEM camp during the summer. So I've done anything between doing STEM camps all summer long, for all the months that we are off. I've done STEM camps for just 1 month. So I think last summer, because I was pregnant, I did STEM camp, I think, just for the month of June. So school ended May. Our regular school session ended in May as well. And then I did camp for June. And then July, I was completely off. And August, I was off all of August, and we started back up in September. And so that really works, but I wasn't able to take a maternity leave for various reasons. It wasn't forced upon me. It was a decision that I made. And so between everything that has happened since giving birth to her and now, I just feel like I need to take this time. I probably should have taken it once she was born, but I'm going to choose the summer to take the entire time off. And I am so excited. Like, that is unheard of. Before becoming the director of this program, I worked in management at a pharmaceutical company for almost a decade. So there were no summers off. And so this will be really fun. I mean, it's not going to be like I'm going to wake up late and be relaxing, because there are still tons of kids to take care of. But I want to plan fun activities and excursions for us to be able to go on, really enjoy the summer. I'm going to have to do some pretty significant lesson planning for when we start up in September again. But I am excited for my first summer off, since high school, essentially. So that is pretty exciting. And I do want to take some time for rest. I know no one that knows me probably believes that that is going to be the case, but I do genuinely want to take time for rest in the summer. I want to really be able to reset. I want to plan some really fun activities with the kids and be able to have that time for break. So something else that is a lot of fun that we are going to be doing this summer is we are going on a vacation. So every summer we usually take at least one vacation, and I tend to vacation with my parents. We have gone on vacations by ourselves, but we do take a majority of our vacations with them. I feel like it's really unusual. I don't know a lot of people in my friend circle and in my age range that actually like vacationing with their parents. And maybe because I have kids, it's a lot different, because you aren't able to leave them to do much. So there can be opportunities where I can say, hey parents, can you watch the kids so that we can go zip lining? You can't really take how old will Delilah be at that time? 9-month-old. Can't really take a 9-month-old, zip lining or anything too crazy. So it's always a good opportunity to be able to leave the kids with them. I know when we went to Mexico, David and I went paddle boating. It was really beautiful, and I might try to find some pictures. I'm not sure if we took pictures while I was paddle boating, because like I said, I can't swim, and we were going down a river and I was trying not to fall. But it was too scary for Olive to go on, and we had an issue with a waterfall that will be a story for another day. So I'm pretty sure Olive and my parents were too scared to go paddle boating at that time. So she was able to stay with them and go to the kiddie pool and eat lunch and do things like that. So I find that it's beneficial to vacation with my parents and, with any other family members. I find that large groups are really fun, especially when everyone has children. So this year we are going to Jamaica for a vacation. And we're going to be doing the rounds. So for anyone who is actually Jamaican, it you can go there and you can stay at a resort, or you can go there and you can stay with family members, and it will be two very different experiences. So we are staying at a resort. I am more excited about it now than I was at the time that we booked, because I didn't want to stay at the resort. I wanted to rent a villa to have a different experience, but we're staying at the resort and I'm going to make the best of it, and we are going to be doing our rounds. I'm going to go see my grandfather, my father's father. Unfortunately, none of my grandmothers are still with us, so it would have been nice to see them. I was able to bring Olive to Jamaica to meet my paternal grandmother, so that was fun. So Delilah can get to meet her paternal grandfather, well, great-grandfather, because he's my grandfather. Yeah. Okay, so we're also going to try to meet up with my grandmother's little girl. It's kind of difficult to describe her. There's not a lot of official adoption, you know. You kind of just get a kid and raise them as your own. So we're going to try to meet up with Candace. We did meet up with her and my grandmother the last time we were in Jamaica. So, you know, now that she is by herself and she had graduated school, it would be nice to go talk to her, see how she's doing, you know, give her some money, just catch up and do all of the things. Something that I'm excited for and where I want to go is to Moko's kitchen. So he has a restaurant. If you guys ever watch, I think it's called Ross Kitchen on YouTube. So I'm really excited to be able to go. My mother is not. She feels like he does not wash his hands or his pots. And, you know, my mom came to foreign and is real bougie now. So she is not about that experience. Even when she was in Jamaica, she wasn't in no mountain, no countryside. So she is not really feeling it. But I will drag my family out there anyway. And we will make the best of it. My mom might be staying at the resort that day, but we will tell her about all of the wonderful stories and all of the fun that we had trekking out there to eat some delicious food, and to be in the Blue Mountains and to get some coffee. Blue Mountain coffee is my absolute favorite. So I am really excited for our summer vacation. Just like I am excited for this beautiful spread that is my absolute favorite and is very, very me, I believe. So, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening to things that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully you find it really upbeat and positive, and you can find something that you're looking forward to. You want to try